Welcome, my friends. So glad you could join me. My name is Wonka. Today, we're going to be playing Forza Horizon 3. New game on the channel, but definitely not a new game. But there are going to be some more car games coming. Spoiler alert, such as The Crew 2 coming later this month. We're going to definitely be checking that out on the channel. But I thought we'd just start out with this game. I'm a little late to the party, but we could still do some fun stuff. If you have any ideas on episodes or anything you would like to see, do me a favor, tickle that like button, leave me a comment down below. As always, if you're new here, or you haven't already, be sure to punch your golden ticket by hitting that subscribe button. And without further ado, let's race some cars. I hope you guys enjoy, and I think you will. Alright, well, we brought the right car to do some off-roading, I'll tell you that much. We're here in the Lexus SC300. It is 300, right? I don't know. We're in the Lexus printer. That's what they all sound like. Some version of a printer with just a bunch of numbers and letters. But this is my vehicle, and it does have a skin on it. You may have seen it in the Discord, actually. If you're not already a part of it, feel free to join. Links will be in the description. But we're just going, I don't want to do, like, you know, story gameplay and stuff like that, because that's probably already been done by 1,000 different people, like, years ago. I am behind, as I just got this game not too long ago. So we're going to go do a barn find really quick here, as we kind of talk about what we're going to do today, and other things, you know? We gotta have that little one-on-one experience together. The one thing I do really like is the little cutouts in the front fender there. It's actually just a gradient black square, but it works. It doesn't just look like a gradient black square or rectangle or whatever. It actually kind of makes it look like cutouts, and it makes the car body lines look that much cooler, in my opinion. Sorry, banana tree. Sorry, banana tree. I think those are banana trees. So today what we're going to be doing is a little contest you may have already known, actually, from the thumbnail. A little new versus old, Dodge versus Dodge, Charger versus Charger. And we're going to put them through a few little tests, such as the drag, like we always do. You gotta see who's faster in a straight line. Probably we'll do like a lap or something, a hot lap with the two of them, or some kind of timed competition like that, and then we'll come up with a fun third competition based off of what Dodges are built to do, besides going a straight line. White was clearly a really good choice. This is the drone mode. For those of you that don't know anything about this game, potentially, this is one of the coolest things I've ever seen in a game, because if you're playing with your friends online, you could follow their race in a drone, you could take shots of your cars in this drone, even though there is a photo mode as well, that can also do things like that. And, I mean, it kind of almost feels like cheating for these barn finds, but it does almost kind of make them a little less annoying at the same time, because barn finds can be annoying, especially in this game, because some of these barns are just not near a road at all. They're just off in their own little la-la land. Every time a building just comes over the horizon, I'm like, I found it, no. I don't even know what barn find this one's going to be. I've already got quite a few of them. Barn finds are like my favorite thing, though. I was so happy when they added them to Car Mechanic Simulator, even though they didn't really end up lasting very long. I mean, I don't know how long it took for them to develop it and what they could have been developing instead, so maybe I shouldn't say it was worth it, but I think it was worth it. Another car game that should be coming out. Whoa, hello. Oh, you guys are cruising. Look at them go. Another thing that's actually really cool about this game, actually, before I talk about more car games, is that the cars driving around are actually user-created creations, both cosmetically and, I believe, tune and performance-wise. I didn't really think about this area being all off-road like this, so I probably should have brought something a little better. This is more of my realistic drifter. One thing I like to do in games like this is not just max every single car out. I like to make them competitive, but make them realistic at the same time. Realism.
Looks like this one's been hitting the dirt too hard. The suspension's gone.
Gone? It's broken. I call that more than gone. Suspension gone is when you go over a bump and you hear a loud clunk. But all right, let's now that we've done that, let's head to a point here. We'll just fast travel because I'm rich. Just kidding, I'm not, but I don't have the time. Just low life problems in the front. Fake quick releases and fake zip ties just all over it. There's even a scratch down the door. I actually never noticed that until now. I honestly probably saw it and just thought it was part of the just look. We even got a little bit of like dirt, rubber, tire, soot going along the back. Another scrape along the back in the paint. That's a real tow hook. That's not fake. I hate the fake tow hooks in some of the liveries. They just look so bad. It's the best you can do with a couple of shapes. I'm not hating on, you know, your art. Just certain things just don't work and you just shouldn't do them. That's my thing. Like the people that put hanging tow hooks on the bumper, like I get it, but it's no. I really like how you can explode these things usually and look inside them, sit inside of it. It's like I'm actually in a car showroom. Is that actually how the door hinges look on this car? Holy Jesus. That's like something out of Farlone Sales right there. That's a contraption. That's an ugly steering wheel too. Now I see why people used to love replacing steering wheels on these older cars. So as you may or may not have seen, this is what we're doing today. We are taking the Dodge Charger Daytona Hemi and we're gonna put it up against the Dodge Charger Hellcat. Old versus new, who is gonna win? See, this is what photo mode needs to be like in every game. You should be able to turn off the UI so that if you want, you can get some nice moving shots without the camera crosshair right in your freaking face. Because you honestly, I know it's an effect for like photo mode, but you honestly don't even need the crosshair. Like photo mode would be perfectly fine without it. But just the ability to turn all of that HUD crap off and just get some photos, you know? Like I don't even need to take a photo of the car. I'll just take a nice little photo of the balloons rising in the distance. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Zoom in a bit so we don't get this ugly wall here or that. Look at that. Look at that. That could be someone's background right there. If you want, screenshot it, background right there. Just print screen it. You got this. You got this. You have my permission. You know, like if you throw a modern engine in it, now it's just the body, right? So I want to keep the stock engine, but adding a supercharger is fine, in my opinion, for this contest or whatever you want to call it. And then I believe, yeah, everything else is just maxed. Just absolutely maximumed. So this one I already did, you know, just to save us a little bit of time here because I'm doing a lot of talking and a lot of bullshit. But it should be completely maxed other than the fact of four-wheel drive. But I hate that in this game the best way to do it is four-wheel drive because in real life there are some really fast rear-wheel drive drag cars. You don't have to go four-wheel drive, but there's just not slicks in this game. You can't make the tires wide enough in this game. It's a little disappointing. This is the Dodge Charger SRT Hellcat. Personally, I didn't even know they made a Hellcat Charger until I saw this one, but I thought it was just the Challenger. But this thing is not bad. I'd still probably take the Challenger over this thing. Let me know which one you would take. But like, I mean, delicious. Absolutely delicious. So let's see what it is. It is an 880. Oh, the setup file is locked. Whoops. And I just reset it because I'm an idiot. So I must have bought that thing tuned by someone else. That's my bad. I did not mean to completely just throw that all away. We could have tried his tune. We could have seen how it was. But again, I'm not going to throw any different engines in. And I'm not going to change the drivetrain. It's a rear-wheel drive car. We're going to keep its engine. But we can do anything else to it we want to try and make it competitive with the other vehicle. I don't know. I kind of want to leave it plain on the front here. We definitely want to widen the tires in the rear. Oh my goodness. 355s in the rear. That's what I'm talking about. 275s in front. That's fine because, again, the main event for these two is the drag strip, of course. So we'll keep the Brembos in there. I'm cool with that. Definitely got to lower it. Everything needs to be lower. Everything. We have already surpassed the other one. I believe it was an S18 something. So maybe just to keep it fair, Because if I max this stuff, we're going to be in S2 and beyond. Easily. That already brings me to the top of S1, just like that. So we're going to keep it like this without doing any further engine mods to it. We just lightened it a bit, made it a little bit more race ready, gave it some grippy wheels. We'll see how this goes. If it gets skunked, we'll fully max it, because that is it's not about having an even race, it's about which one can do better with the same kind of rules, you know, putting in V12s and stuff like that. And we might even do a little customizations to the color and whatnot to the other one just before we go in. We should do a little bit to both of them, I think. Just like a little something here. I think I did this already. We'll just apply some decals, you know, get a little extra horsepower. This is exactly what we need. A Supreme sticker. Now people know we're legit. Hey, these guys made my coils. Let's go with these guys. For those of you that have been here for a while, you may know that I had a little bit of a coilover issue recently, and these are my new coils that I got put in over the winter. Well, I put in one, but then I had to get the other one put in because there was a bolt issue. Pirelli logo looks really bad small. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that to myself here. Spending way too much time on this though. Fun fact. Subtle. Doesn't ruin the classy look in my opinion too much. It's got it on the left and the right side, just in case you're, you know, which side you're watching from. And I guess we'll take this thing out to the drag strip first. Let's show what the time to beat is, in case you're wondering. That's what she sound like. Oh god, don't turn into me, you crazy bastard. What the hell are you doing? It's a 1 mile drag. I wish it did have like tells for quarter mile. I love to know what cars can do in a quarter mile. It's what basically every drag strip uses, is usually quarter mile, sometimes 8 miles if you're just practicing for a bigger event, but like quarter miles, and it's like no game wants to use quarter miles. Why? Why? All right. Let's see what she can do. The ghost honestly doesn't really matter. It's just kind of there for fun. But looks like we're going to dust that ghost too. This is a non-tune. This is just completely just upgraded. We're leaving a GTR in the dust right now. Which is probably what muscle cars should be doing. We are in miles per hour because I had to change it because I'll get into that in a second. But we won with a time of 27 seconds in the mile, which is obviously not the fastest. You can get down to like 19 seconds in this game, but it's not about being the fastest in the game. It's about how fast we could get this Dodge to go. So 27.08. Not bad. Not a bad time. So yeah, you get kilowatts as a measurement for speed or power if you use kilometers per hour. But if you use mile per hour, you actually get horsepower. And we use kilometers per hour here, but like, does anyone use kilowatts? Does anyone not use horsepower in the world? I want to meet them. Who are they? Who are you? Who uses kilowatts? It means nothing to me. So there you go, 27.083 from the oldie. Now let's see if the new girl knows a few more tricks than the old girl here. Now remember too, I made them even. I didn't make them the most that they could beat. I made them as close to even as I felt like I could get it. Well, I probably could have got closer, but... Alright, what color do we want? The blue wasn't bad. You see a lot of Hellcats in that blue. Maybe that blue. That blue, for sure. Wait. Yeah, no, that blue. You see a lot of Hellcats in that blue. We're gonna do it. We're gonna be that blue. We're gonna be that guy, but we're gonna do a little bit of a carbon hood here. It's not gonna actually make us lighter, but it's gonna make us cooler, and that at the end of the day is what really matters. We're even gonna go carbon on the mirrors because why not? You know what? We'll even go carbon on the wing. We're just carbon in and out. Carbon wheels? Carbon wheels, anyone? Carbon fiber wheels? Carbon fiber wheels. For sure. For sure. For sure. Great choice. Good choice. Everybody pat yourself on the back for that one. Tint the windows, even though that would add weight. So that's stupid. Why would we do that? Lighter. Not really, because it's just paint. So, what can we do to add some horsepower here? What can we do? The rear bumper's got a lot of room for some goodies. I don't really have time to get creative. I want to get creative and make like some cool stuff, but time is not there for me. But maybe I'll do it in some off time and I'll show you guys, like sit there and create some goofy stuff like this. If you guys have anything you would like me to create or attempt to create, let me know. Oh, Tweety Bird. Where's Sylvester? He could be my Hellcat. I kind of like this Tweety Bird though. It's sassy. It's a sassy looking Tweety Bird right there. Just giving people behind us the business. Ain't that right, Tweety? How you looking there, Tweety? You feel good there? You feeling good? Yeah, Tweety little Tweedler. I should get this for my own car. Well, and for my winter car, because I would never do this in my nice car. But my winter car, I've literally said this phrase before as people got way too close to me. You hit me, I hit you. And it's the truth. It's not even a threat, officer. It's 100% fact. This fad kind of wore off. People don't really do it as much anymore, but I'm bringing it back. I'm bringing back the mustache on the front. All right, before I ruin this thing, I should get out of here. We got Forever Young. We got Tweety Bird. You got You Hit Me, I Hit You. And we got the mustache in the front. Other than that, we're going to keep it relatively clean. I know it's not clean really when it has a mustache in the front, but I'm bringing it back, damn it. It's time to finally decide the winner. First of all, we have to hear it. Ooh. Not bad. Not bad at all. All right, it grips good. It's ready to go. It grips maybe too good. Hopefully I didn't screw this thing by, you know, doing more modifications to it than speed or doing, you know what I mean. All right, untuned. There it goes. Oh, those were some bad shifts by me. Those were some really bad shifts by me. First time driving this car, whereas I've actually driven the other car before. I left this one untouched, though. It's not looking good. Target is 27.080, and we are coming into the end. Oh! 27.5. Let's do it again. See if I can get a better start, because that definitely ruined half a second easy. I had a pretty good start in the other vehicle. That was better. That was better. It was a lot better. This thing is just smoking tire the whole way down the track. I don't understand what's going on with this Ferrari. Ooh, a little bit of a misshift there. But I think we might beat the old school on this run. It's going to come down to the wire again, though. Absolutely. Oh, we lost again. We lost again. Old school is winning. Now I'm at that crossroad of, do I make the cars even on like a class scale, or do I make it even where if I let the other one max out its engine, I should let this one max out its engine? That's a tough call. I'm going to play with this one just a little bit here, see if there's some upgrades that I gave it that I didn't really need to. I'm trying to keep it in S1 so it's at least close, because I know if I max this thing out, it'll blow the other thing out of the water. All right, we shaved some weight. I know it kind of looks probably like I'm biased to making this one work because I'm not fiddling with the other one, but the other one is maxed. There's nothing else I can do to it to make it faster, whereas this has a lot of different things I could do to it to make it faster and keep it even, if that makes any sense. So I'm trying to find the balance here, people. It's my first episode. All right, leave me alone. All right, let's see if we can beat it now. Oh my god, that was really bad again. Hold on. God damn! Oh, it's definitely got some more power now. Holy! We're actually gaining on that Ferrari off the line there. It has a harder time putting the power down too, because it's lighter, I guess. But I think we're gonna kill it. I think we're going to crush it. Oh, we did. We did. So there you go. And I still kind of kept it even. I mean, they're both in S1 class. But look at the difference. We lost by almost half a second to beating it by almost a full second. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And that was a supercharger upgrade, to be fair. But to also be fair, I supercharged the non-supercharged car. So, I don't know. It's kind of a toss-up here on if new school or old school wins. Now, since we're in this one still, we'll do it again. We're going to do a tuned version now. The tuned drag. I hope you like drag racing because that's what this episode is going to be. But when we do this for other vehicles, we could do drift events, we could do off-road things, jumping, whatever we want. This one just happens to be fitting to the cars we choose. Now, I am not a professional tuner by any means, but I'm going to do my best here to try and tune it out. That R32 is quick up ahead, but we're gonna catch him in the long run, I think. Ooh, we're gaining on him. We're gaining on him. As soon as we find 6th gear. Oh, see you later, R32. Oh, ho, 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 that was close between the R32, but I actually got about the same time. 26.2 seconds. I think I did better by, yeah, 0.1 of a second. 0.001. Man, that was a close race too. Holy. But that's not actually what I want to do. I want to make sure I can change the gear ratios. They're important. I mean, I have somewhat of an idea of what I'm doing, but very little. So let's see if I can even actually improve any of these times. Okay. Alright, so we've run into a little bit of a snag with this competition of tuning because I suck at tuning. So what we're going to do instead is we're going to have a burnout competition because everybody loves a good burnout in a muscle car. Am I right? Am I right? Am I right or am I right? All right. All right. So we're going to use this right here. This is going to be the burnout section. It's so hard just to move like a little bit. All right, close enough. We got the bumper basically on the line there. It's a little over, but whatever. Who's counting? So what we got to do is not see the audience here. We want to see this side of the vehicle. Three, two, one. Oh, and there it is. There's the burnout. There's the burnout. Can we see the line? Stop it. Don't ruin this. All right, so we made it to like the beginning of this food stand or picture stand here. Like that line of that thing at the picture stand. Everybody has to remember that, all right? That's the burnout. Oh, it's a pretty good burnout, I gotta say. It's not bad. Okay, could everybody get into your damn lane? Oh wait, I'm in their lane. I forgot this is Australia. But just a little showboat with the Hellcat before we put it away. No, I don't want him. No! I think we have to give New School the drag time because I know first go I didn't hit it, but I didn't expect to not be able to upgrade everything and I kind of messed it up. And I kind of even knew going into it that I spent all my upgrade points on things that didn't have to do with speed, and that was a mistake. So I'm gonna say that if this one can't beat the burnout competition, now they both have race slicks, so there's no advantage of lack of grip here. So if this one can't roast tires as good as the other one, then it's over. Game over. So let's try and get it lined up straight here. Oh, that's probably even if we're judging by position of the front tires. But ooh, we are going based off of the bumpers, so let's... Alright, whatever. That's close enough. I'm so fed up with trying to line these things up. Hopefully we're straight and we don't go off the path here. Wish it luck. Oh, it's got a little bit of rain helping it. I don't know if rain was on the other one. Sorry, had to... There it goes. That definitely won the burnout competition. Now it might have a little bit of an advantage, seeing as the ground is wet. But and I had to save it from going into the wall. But if you look, that thing killed it in the burnout competition. That was a little closer to the other one's burnout. But the ground's just getting wetter and wetter, and this competition is not very even. I need a second person, that's what I need. Oh, okay, that was closer. That was closer. Again, it still has the rain on its side, but I think it's still won. I think it's still won the competition here. Where's that burnout line? Yeah, it made it to the second one. Not too much more, though, on that second run. But it looks like it's pretty even so far. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to leave this contest up to you guys. And the final competition is going to be which car you would rather own. Which car looks the coolest, which car sounds the coolest, which one you would rather own. Alright, you gotta choose one, and whichever one gets the most votes is gonna be the winner between the first new school and old school competition. We'll take some beauty shots of it here in the park, and you guys can choose, as I do the outro here, which one looks the coolest, which one you would rather drive. It is completely up to you. I really wish the rain didn't have to screw up that drift or donut competition. Not donut. Burnout competition. That's the word I'm looking for. But hey, there it is. And you can judge it based off my vinyls or not off my vinyls. It's completely up to you. I know that some of these vinyls might ruin it, alright? But it's all about customizing your vehicle, making it your own, making it a little faster, 5 horsepower per sticker, you know? But that's it, folks. If you guys want to see more Forza Horizon 3, maybe some different competitions, some more new school versus old school, whatever you want, all you got to do, tickle that like button, leave me a comment down below. As always, if you're new here, or you haven't already, be sure to punch your golden ticket by hitting that subscribe button. I know some people are against my driving, but I call those people the cops. Take her easy.
Make sure you hit that like button, because if you guys hit the like button for me, lots of good things happen, okay? And we can grow and do giveaways and like subscribe and all that good stuff, okay? Take her easy.